Let's all ignore the fact that I'm wearing a Minnie Mouse jumper thing. It is freezing in my house. I know you're in there. I also have that one TikTok sound stuck in my head of Jordan Fisher. This juice is so good. I literally recommend. How do you start a YouTube video? About to find out. Hi everyone, my name is Lily and I'm going to be doing a Camp America Q&A. So I recently posted a TikTok, which I'll insert here, and I got a lot of questions about my whole Camp America process and what it's like. So I thought I'd jump on here and answer some of your questions. So let's get right into it. So the first question is, what is Camp America? So Camp America is a summer program where all international students who sign up go over to the States and spend their summer working on one of the summer camps run for children who live in the United States. So you spend the first half of your summer working at a camp and getting paid each week. You get paid to work there because it is a job. And then once camp is over, you then have the rest of your time on your visa to go and travel around the States. Question number 2 is, how did you apply for Camp America? So I applied for Camp America directly on the Camp America website, which I'll leave in the description below. And yeah, it was very easy from there. I just went on, put in some few details, and then that started the application process. So very, very simple. Question number 3 is, how long ago did you apply for Camp America? So I applied for Camp America in early September 2021. So this is my first year doing it. And I think I got placed at the end of September. So I've had my placement for a very long time. So now it's just a long waiting process to get to camp. Question number 4 is, how old do you have to be to do Camp America? So you have to be 18 years old to do Camp America because you will be obviously getting on a plane by yourself and then going out and working, so you need to be 18. Question number 5 is, how much is Camp America? So I had to do some maths, and Camp America is £429, not including flights. So obviously depending on when you book your flights, I've all booked up now. I booked my flights in January when they tend to be cheaper. So I've all done that now, and the money is spread out differently, different instalments. So I know you have to pay, I think it's like £25 for your to like apply, and then you've got some money to pay for your visa. There's different instalments that they use the money to pay for. I think one of them's a police check you have to do, the visa, the application, all like that. I'll try and leave links and pictures on the screen. Question number 6 is, how are you doing Camp America within the year of your A-levels? And how did you work around your exam timetable? So luckily for me, I only actually have one A-level exam. Since I'm a performing arts student, I only have my drama exam because performing arts is a BTEC. So I only had one exam to work around, and I knew from my teachers beforehand that drama is one of the first exams, so I was kind of lucky and I just had to kind of guess. I figured I've known people that have done Camp America when they were 18, so I was like, if they can do it, hopefully I won't have a problem with doing that. Whew, literally breathless. Terrible. You can tell I drive everywhere. Question number 7 is, what if you don't know when you are free to fly out? So this was like me, because I applied so early on in the academic year, I wasn't actually sure the specific date of my A-level exam as it hadn't been released yet. So on the application process, it does ask you of your availability, like what day can you fly out to the US and what day do you have to fly back to the UK by. And then it does actually say on that bit, is like, if you don't know, like, please just do a rough guess. So I think I said June 15th to like September 3rd or something like that. And then when my camps got in touch with me, they said, oh, would you be able to fly out earlier? So they asked me to fly out on the 9th, which, of course, sod's law, is the day of my only A-level exam. So I am flying out on the 12th. They were very, very understanding. So normally I know for my camp, because I'm going to be in Malibu, which is I believe they're 8 hours behind us in England. They like to have the international students fly out a couple days before they start the staff training week, to get used to the jet lag. So I will just be hopping straight in as staff training week starts today after I arrive. So let's hope I don't become too jet lagged. The question number 8 is, what is the application process like? So I don't feel as though the application process was too long. I'm currently waiting for my visa appointment, but that's only because I'm going on holiday before I go out to camp and I need my passport for that. And at the embassy office, they do take away your passport, so I needed that to be able to leave the country. First off, you start by putting in some of your details, like your name, your date of birth, and your email address, and some other things, but it was quite a while ago, so I do apologise. And then one of the next things you do is fill out all your skills. So the skills range from like rock climbing to music, all these different skills, and you basically select, I think it's up to 5. It's either up to 5 or you can pick as many as you want. I'm not completely sure. I'll like fact check that and put it in the description or something. And then you have to like write a bit about your experience with that skill, to kind of just basically to show off you. One part is like a personal statement type of thing, so the camps can get to know you. And then once you've done that, you have to book an interview appointment with someone from Camp America, and they're very accommodating, so they will give you a location close to where you live, and then you go out there and they ask you just sort of some questions. There's a few different camps that you can work on. So there's religious, co-ed, special educational needs, girl guiding, and underprivileged, I think, is the last one. And they kind of ask you, like, would you be happy working on these camps? What experiences do you have? Like, basically helping you to refine your skills to make your application the best it can possibly be before it gets sent out to the camps. And then once you've had your interview, they check that through, and then you're on to the next stage, which is like the police checks, where you have to give them like 3 pieces of identification, which you also have to bring to your interview. So I think I brought my birth certificate, my passport, and my driving license, just to kind of verify everything and make sure that everything is like moving on in your process. And then once you've done that, you are able to pick your top 3 camps that you would like to get placed on. So I picked my top 3. Very lucky, I am actually going to my top camp. So once you've done that, you should be getting emails from camps, especially the ones that you've put down that you'd particularly like to work on, and then they'll arrange a separate interview. So I think I did my one for my first choice camp over FaceTime, and then I found out, I think the week after, that they wanted to place me. But even after that interview, I was getting emails from other camps that weren't on my top 3 list who wanted to meet with me. So do not feel disheartened if your first choice camp hasn't responded to you yet, because there will be a camp, like you will get placed on a camp no matter what. And then after that, you book a visa appointment, make sure all your medical forms are like checked and everything, and then obviously book your flights, and then you're off to camp. Question number 9 is, are you going alone? So yes, I am doing Camp America by myself. I'm the only person that I know from my friendship group that applied to do Camp America this year. However, I would say do not feel disheartened if you're going alone, because all the camps will make sure that you know people before you go. So I know for my camp, they set up like a few different groups, like WhatsApp. I think we've got a Facebook group, and then us girls have an Instagram group where we're just chatting with all the international students, so we can kind of get to know each other before we get out there. I know quite a few people from my camp have all booked on the same flight, so they're all actually flying out together, which is quite nice. So do not feel disheartened if you're going alone, because you will make friends, and you'll find people that are going to Camp America. Like the amount of people that I had from my last video saying, oh, I'm going, oh, I'm going, oh, I'm going, you will find people going to your camp, so please don't be worried that you're going alone. The last question is, what camp are you going to? So I'm going to a camp in Malibu, and this is a camp that kind of specialises in performing arts. So they've got a lot of performing arts and like musical based, which is perfect for a performing arts student like myself. And yeah, I'm very excited for the summer. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that answered any questions you may have. Obviously, I wrote these questions a couple of days ago, so if you have come from my TikTok and you've got more questions, feel free to put them in the comments below and I will try and answer as many as I can to the best of my ability. Obviously, this is my first year at camp, so my knowledge is limited. I also want to start doing some get ready with me for camp vlogs, and I think I'm going to vlog my trip to the embassy office, and then I'm meeting up with one of the girls from my camp, so we could do like a cute little vlog there. So just let me know if you want more camp-based videos, and I will try and get through as many of those as possible.